Recording in progress.
This meeting is being recorded. Recording in progress.
This is rolling. I'm rolling on my end.
Cool.
Check. Yeah, it's good.
Mason. Dan.
From Rixie, this is All Staff. Welcome back, ladies and gents, non-binary pals. We made it to episode 20.
Feels
of a
delay
good.
on it. Bit of a delay on episode.
This is still going to come out on Friday.
Yeah.
But if you can hear, my voice is a little bit wonky because I had food poisoning this past weekend. And we usually record on, like we've said before, like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, depending on how things are going. And Sunday, I just got rocked.
Just not going good this weekend.
Like, I mean, have you ever had food poisoning?
I think like once or twice maybe. But, you know, I try not to think about it because it was, you know, I feel like I blocked that portion out of my life where I was just like, I don't want to think about that.
It's like as bad as everyone says it is.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I didn't like it at all. I do not recommend it. No, I mean, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. I'm glad you're okay, though. You were down for a couple of days, but we're still making it, you know?
You know, I've been bouncing back slowly. Like Sunday was really rough. Sunday was like ground zero, dude, at this house because Maddie had it too.
Oh man.
And then Monday, like it got a little bit better, like, and I felt okay. I felt like halfway back. And then Tuesday was a little bit better, but then like my stomach turned because I think I ate a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And I had to throw up again.
Oh God.
But today I'm understanding that my stomach is not at 100%. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I know not to, like, you know, eat too much of this food or too much of that food.
Yeah, exactly. You got to like pace yourself. But it'll go.
Everyone keeps telling me about the brat diet. I don't know if you've ever heard that term.
I have not heard that term.
It's
what is the brat diet?
It's rice, toast, and I don't know what the B and the A are, but it's
probably beans.
No, it's like I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I'll put it on screen, whatever it is. It'll be right here.
Can't think of it right now, but it'll be here later.
Yeah, when you're seeing
right
this, you'll say,
later.
"Oh, okay, that's what the B and the A stand for."
Yeah.
It's not beans, but it's rice and toast.
Oh God.
But so how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Just been working a lot lately. Just trying to grind it out, and yeah, just got some cool news. Might be getting a contract back with the government again, so I'll be up there a little bit more often, hopefully.
You're coming back to Virginia?
Not to live, but maybe like you know,
dude, you're living here again?
A couple days a month. But on that note, come mid-July, my ska band, the Skullets, they're recording a music video for Ska Police.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm going to need to come down there and, you know, probably shouldn't have asked you on the show, but is it cool if I crash on your couch, bro?
Yeah, dude, we have a guest room.
And I think it'd be dope because then we can actually do an episode in the studio together.
Oh,
and like,
yeah, dude, that would be great.
It'll be on a weekend. So
okay.
we can work something out.
Do you know
to where we can do that?
Do you know what day it will be?
It'll probably be from the 16th until the 19th.
Okay. There's a small chance that I'm gone.
Oh.
But
Oh,
I might catch you if you were here on the 16th.
yeah.
I might still be here.
Word. Well, I'll probably be
So-
there later in the evening. So,
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like, if regardless of what we figure out here, we can always talk about it after. But you're
I'll drive
welcome.
10 hours
Dude,
to come do
you're-
a podcast.
You're welcome to stay. You're welcome to stay here.
Thanks, man.
For as long as you need.
Appreciate it.
That's awesome, dude. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, me too. It'll be fun. I haven't made a music video ever.
Dude, it's gonna be great. Whatever
Yeah.
it is, it's gonna be great.
It'll be fun. But yeah, that's what I got going on right now.
That's really cool. So I took a few screenshots of like. Well, I sent you some. Let's start with those. I sent
Yeah.
you two before we got on the call, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, this is what I'm working on," and you were like starting to respond. I was like, "Don't say anything."
I
I was like, "We have to talk about this on the show."
I can't help it, man.
I totally get it. So I'm gonna share my screen. Go to Finder. And go to screenshots. So these were the screenshots that I sent you. Basically, I'm gonna do this so I can.
I laughed a little bit at the last one on there. The Gang
what?
Beasts ripped off.
Dude,
rip off.
dude, that's a total rip.
Yeah, I agree. Gang Beasts is awesome, but that's
so-
besides the point.
I'm gonna show two screenshots.
Yeah.
This one is this is essentially like if you don't upload to YouTube at all, this is what you see, give or take, in the mobile app for like when you upload a video and you schedule it, and you can see like the little clock here and the date and the time. And a few weeks back, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we talked about TTE.
Yeah, time to edit.
And you could notice the lengths of the videos, right? They are all under, at least this screenshot, they're under 4 minutes. Let me pull up the other one.
I think the other one, they're still under 4 minutes.
I think there's like one or two.
Oh yeah, 450.
Yeah. But the overall time the average is about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So the reason I bring all this up, the reason I sent you the screenshots, when I was going through the edit this week, well, first of all, the edit was a fucking nightmare. I want to tell you
Really?
that. For some reason, there was like 2 frames in the video files that were like corrupt, but they were just 2 frames. And Final Cut didn't know what to do with them. I'll put them on screen for the viewers, like right here. Like it was like just like these 2 or 3 glitch frames, and they look really funny, but they're glitched out. And like the program like did not know
Album
what to
cover?
do. Like it did not know what to do with these frames. And
Yeah.
dude, I spent like 2 days troubleshooting. Like, what the fuck is going on? And finally, I figured because I didn't know that the frames were like corrupt until
Recently.
I like read the error message, and it was like, it's this error at this time code. And so I checked the time code, and these 2 glitch frames were happening. And so I just disabled them, and it worked fine.
Yeah. So you spent 2 days on a problem.
But that was after 2 days of not knowing what the problem was.
The problem was fixed in like 30 minutes.
Dude, it was so aggravating.
Oh,
And
man,
so
I feel you.
regardless, I exported it, and this may not be true for every episode, but a lot of the clips from this episode were possible because we talked about a lot of different things. But I think my viewpoint on train going by on clips was like, let me get 3 videos from the whole episode that can go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We upload Debuff on Monday. We upload Frameform we upload Frameform on Wednesday, but All Staff on Friday, and then there's a Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes Monday clip for All Staff.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the competition, right? I'm looking at people who are doing it, and the one that I go back to a lot is as somebody that if you watch a lot of YouTube, as somebody who goes by the name Unbox Therapy, huge YouTuber, been around for a long time. He has a podcast called LewLater. That's his name is Lew. And I swear, dude, they upload a podcast like every 3 days. Like they are like,
Jeez.
they crank out because it's like tech news. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I always see, I'm subscribed to the Clips channel, and so I see that they're uploading like sometimes like 3 to 5 clips per day.
Oh shit.
And so I was like, shit. I was like, but they're all like the longest they are is like 5 to 8 minutes, but like most of them are like 1 to 2 minutes.
Awesome. So we were onto something there.
Well, we are, and I don't know what that says. I don't know what that says about like retention or like audience, but like I also then with that knowledge went to his Social Blade, which we looked at last week. Social Blade is that, that website.
Yeah.
If you don't know Social Blade, we have a clip for it. It'll hopefully be in a card. I checked because he has a clips channel dedicated just for that, like the clips for his podcast. It's called Later Clips, I think. I checked the Social Blade, like within reason, they probably do on average 200 to 300,000 views per day.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's within reason to say they make upwards of 300,000 to 400,000 a year in revenue just from that Clips channel. Assuming they're all monetized. Well, actually not even assuming they are, but just like based on how many views they're getting at like a very conservative CPM, like they're probably making at least $250,000. And so I'm like, okay, what are they doing that we're not doing? And it's number of clips and it's clip length. And so I was like, okay, I have to stop focusing on these big long clips and start thinking about it in small segments, because that's what they do. If you check their clips, it's like 1.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. And it's like Tesla did this or Bitcoin is doing that. It's like, Elon Musk said that, and it's just like this thumbnail right here at the top.
Yeah. The Elder Scrolls GTA 6.
It's a picture of the guy and it's a picture of what they're talking about. And so if I go to this last thumbnail here, this is really more in the vein of what they're doing. It's like this is almost an exact copy of what they're doing. A picture of the guy. They have a middle divider with their name in it. This says Debuff. It's really hard to read. And then a picture of the thing, right? So Steve, he was talking about Hades because I asked him about it. It's a video game for those who don't know. And I put a picture of Hades. And so like this is their formula. And so I was like, we're going to try their formula this week. So next week, you guys are seeing this the week before it happened. You guys are actually getting a preview of the clips of next week if you're watching on Friday. We're gonna see if this amounts to anything, because with this, I made a total of 9 clips.
What did you say average for time to edit on those?
Dude, it's like nothing. It's because
that's awesome though, because then you could put out more.
Well, let me say this though,
effort.
Because I think it's worth noting that the length of the clip, time to edit, whether it's 1 minute or 20 minutes, actually doesn't change.
Really,
the only thing it changes is upload time. Because the longer the clip is, the bigger the file.
Yeah.
So, because what I'm doing is I'm dropping in the entire like episode 70 file. I'm choosing the section that I want. I'm dropping it into a preset timeline, and then I'm just changing the title. That's all I have to do. And it's quick. And especially with this laptop, this is the M1 MacBook. It renders super fucking fast. And so we're going to see this coming week. If you're watching this today, it comes out the week after. The episode comes out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's 3 clips per day. So 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 5 p.m. Give or take like an hour on those times. But we're going to see if it does anything, because I think that's a part of the problem, is that some of the clips are a little bit like, you have to say, okay, I want to watch a 20-minute video. I want to watch a 12-minute video.
And that's a real commitment to a lot of people.
If it's 1 minute, if it's 3 minutes, that's, you might throw that in the watch later and be like, okay, I'll watch that when I get in bed.
Yeah. Just a quick little easy digestible content.
Yeah.
And then if they want to go in more on it, I mean, there's obviously that link at the end. It's like, hey, here's the whole episode.
Exactly. But these are just little bites of the episode. And to be frank, there's probably still 2 or 3 more clips of that episode that are possible. But I was like, look, we got 9 clips out of it. I think that's good,
Yeah, for sure. I'd rather you be Mason than Frank.
Yeah, exactly. So the other thing that I looked at was not all staff. It was, okay. So I'm gonna move us aside here. I was looking at the analytics from the past year. So I was just curious to see what had changed. So in the analytics tab, like the views tab, you can see how many views you've gotten in a particular year. And so we started the channel in 2020. I think it was March, we said. It was like March 1st or something.
Yeah, around that
so
time.
like
You can see the
January,
spike.
there was nothing happening. Like right there. So of 2020, uploading, I think maybe, I don't know, something like maybe a couple hundred videos, maybe 100 videos. I don't know. It was a bunch of daily recs. It was a bunch of, like
all
feed
the
the jar. It was like butter. It was like stuff like that. It was like audio only.
Yeah.
We got 21 subs. We got essentially 1,100 views, 28 watch hours. So in the past 6 months of just this year, this is what we've done. So is that 5,000 or 500% increase?
Yeah, that's a 500% increase.
So now I want to make it very clear. We understand that these numbers are like not even scratching the surface. Like, there are people that do these numbers in like minutes on YouTube. We get that.
Seconds even.
But to see the progression from 2020 to 2021, where we actually are putting in the effort,
it means growth.
Yeah, is we're actually doing something has changed.
Yeah, and the watch time hours are noticeably different as well.
Oh yeah, it's like that is actually like fucking 2,000% increase.
Yeah, which is insane. But it also makes sense because you're uploading more clips, more shows. Like things are coming out faster, and people are able to click on it. Occasionally, one of them goes viral, like the Chugi video.
Yeah,
but I mean, I have noticed we have been getting some different comments now on YouTube.
Oh yeah, dude, we've been getting that fucking Ford video.
the Tesla guy that I'm now referring to him as the Tesla guy.
Yeah.
It seemed like he was trying to sell us a car.
Dude, I couldn't tell.
I kind of wanted to buy one.
I couldn't tell if he was upset with me or like
Agreeing?
he just really wanted to talk about like electric vehicles.
Hey, that's cool. We're glad that you commented, Tesla guy.
That that had a lot of engagement.
Yeah.
It was like I think it was like 7 or 8 comments, something like that. But that was definitely interesting. The other thing, so big increase in views over the past 6 months, very important. One thing here, so I'll have to explain this a little bit.
Okay. So explain this to the listeners.
To the listeners, what I have on screen is essentially a screen grab of a YouTube video and then showing the percentage retention of the viewers. So at I think that's actually kind of funny. At 38 seconds, there's a 38% retention. So that means 38% of people are still watching at 38 seconds.
Yeah.
So the funny thing was here, I wish I would have gotten it, but right after this, it drops like I think it's like 10 or 20%, and that was because we were talking about something. I forget what the video was. We were talking about a topic. And while Sean was pulling up the thing that we were talking about, I asked Steve about something else completely. And there was like 10 seconds where that drop is, where we were talking about something that wasn't in the video title. Okay. And we lost like 15% of people.
Yeah.
So this kind of, the reason I bring this up in the first place is because I'm now taking a mental note of like, if we talk about something, if the video title is like Chugi, like, and we have a small tangent about, Disney or something, we have to cut that out.
Okay.
Because people are there to see that. Because I can tell by these numbers that as soon as I said, hey, what do you want? I said like, hey, are you excited about this or something? And it was completely separate. And then we came back to it. As soon as we came back to it, it leveled out.
Huh.
So it's like, what I get from this is stay on topic of the video that says like
what the topic
what the actual topic is, right? So like,
yeah.
If we're talking about Chugi and we go away, let's just cut that 10 seconds so that we stay on topic.
Are you pulling all this from the YouTube studio?
Yeah. Yeah, it's desktop.
Oh, okay. Is it the same login and stuff?
Yeah. It's just like, you just have to click around. The YouTube studio is like pretty vast.
Yeah, but I want to get more into it. I've only really dove into the app on my phone, which I check pretty frequently. That's how I know we have, these weird comments all the time.
Yeah, dude, it's all about the desktop is a lot more in depth.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
I have noticed.
Okay, that's what it was. So I took 2 screenshots. So it dropped from 38 to 21 in
full 17% in 20 seconds.
Yeah, because I think I said to him, "Hey, are you excited about the new Loki show?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I think I'll watch it." And I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch it." And he was like, "I didn't watch this or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, it's whatever." And then 57, he was like, "Okay, here it is." And then we lost like 20% of fucking viewers because of that cut. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a grind. Like,
yeah, it is.
You have to focus on these numbers. So if we go off topic, unless it has like unless it has a thread of what we were talking about, we gotta fucking cut it.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
and it's interesting that you were able to pull that from that data. That's actually really cool.
So yeah, the only thing I will say I'm struggling with to go back to this screenshot is that, do you see this drop right here?
Yeah.
That's all from just the title card. But it's like, how the fuck do I not put the name of the show at the front? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's just a general rule of thumb, People are going to click it and be like, "Oh, I didn't want to watch this," or something,
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a possibility.
It's a drop of 50%.
50% lose it in the first 5 seconds.
And so I just don't know what to make of it, because I'm struggling with the idea of cutting the title card where it says it does the debuff and does the whir, or the all staff when it does the pads, and then it shows the name. Like, I think showing the name of the clip is important. I guess it's important. Like,
do other YouTubers do that?
This is what all
dive right.
This
into
is what
their
all. So YMH, your mom's house, they do like the little audio sting with the title on screen.
Yeah.
LewLater doesn't do anything. He just goes straight into the clip. But see, for me, I see this as I see that as a waste of an opportunity for brand recognition, because
It is.
I try to think like, are they really not going to wait 4 seconds for that to go away? Yeah, dude. I mean, what do you think?
I think we're gonna need to hold out a little longer with the title cards and see if things start to catch speed. If it's a significant drop, continuously across the board all the time, maybe we switch it up and see if that drop is consistent. And if it is consistent, then it has nothing to do with the title card. You know what I mean? You got to create those use cases where you're like, all right, well, it obviously we lose 50% of retention right out the gate with the title card, or we just lose 50% retention of all people who are watching because maybe they misclicked, maybe they didn't want to watch it right now, maybe they clicked on it and then sent it to save to watch later or something.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many different variables in the art of YouTubery.
YouTubery.
Yeah, I'm gonna coin that term.
No,
YouTubery.
No, you're right. You're right.
So, I mean, it is a good assessment to try to take out that data from it, but there are a lot of externalities that we may not necessarily see that other people are doing.
Yeah, I think of more and more. I'm thinking about this logistically. I'm thinking about the analytics, the way that I know that you are, and I just wonder if that is a deterrent.
I don't think it's necessarily an attractant or a deterrent, if that makes sense. It's kind of like one of those neutral things, in my opinion.
It's fucking fly, dude. I was looking at it over there.
But I do think it's something that we can continue to look at and see, like maybe test out a couple of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like slap one up one day where it's just go straight into the video and see what happens to it. That's the only way we're going to do it is with those test cases.
My thought is it feels unprofessional.
A little.
To go straight into the video.
It also depends. Yeah. You could kind of, if you wanted to, you could fade the title over you guys beginning to talk and then fade it out, maybe.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I think that would be useful because then they get the title and as you guys are talking, it fades out. Because I've seen other YouTubers do that before too.
That's kind of what I do with TikTok. Like I'll put the name.
Yeah.
I'll put the name on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
I haven't really checked the TikTok recently. Is it still bussin'?
I mean, it's slightly bust. No, I mean, I haven't uploaded since I guess like last week. But
well, that's not something you need to do all the time.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really got to be a banger for people to continue to keep playing it.
Like I'm gonna
upload
like every other week or so, like I have been, like just to slowly build.
Yeah,
but like it's not my main focus right now because like. We'll see. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, we said the same thing about YouTube, right?
Yeah. I mean, look, let me say this. I know that TikTok is important. I know that it could be the difference of like how fast we create revenue for this company. I totally understand that. The thing is that TikTok is a complete... I know you're so right. I said all this about YouTube. It's a completely different monster. TikTok is its own monster. And like, yeah, maybe if I want to just like completely lay down and fucking go for it, then I will. But like doing a couple TikToks every couple weeks is kind of as much as I can do.
Yeah. No. I totally get it. And that's why I'm definitely not pushing it on you.
Yeah.
It's definitely something like auxiliary to our YouTube channel, which is what we want people to go to. So, check out the YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I've hogged this whole entire time, dude.
No. It's great. It's good analytics. It's good data and stuff to have. I mean, Unfortunately, I haven't really had many conversations with Michael Mullet about coming back in again. He's been really busy with work too,
Yeah.
so that's kind of on standstill right now. And I've just been grinding as well. So I'm here for all the information, to be honest, and help you like provide some sort of sense to the analytics of it all. And I do think that YouTube stuff is super important, and we do need to keep paying attention to it because, that's going to really show the trends in what people want, what people don't want.
Yeah.
And, eventually, maybe you make a clip out of the TikTok portion where you're talking about TikTok and you're like, I said the same thing about YouTube, but here we are. So, I mean, you could get some traction from that and people might be like, hey, maybe you should get more into TikTok and stuff. But it's definitely not, if you can't go full bore into YouTube and full bore into TikTok without having some sort of help on the video editing side, which maybe you can show me some stuff to where I can help you do those kinds of things and help you run that TikTok and things like that. But I mean, I'm about illiterate when it comes to the video portion of things. I'm barely literate in audio.
I would say this. Video editing it's very accessible now. Especially like there's a ton of programs like you could probably edit stuff on your phone just as well as you could on a computer.
Yeah.
The thing about video editing, in my opinion, and what the fuck do I know, but like the barriers to entry have gotten really low, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be good at it. And
exactly.
And I think that's the case for a lot of things. I think that's the case for YouTube, for TikTok, and even for podcasting. It's gotten way easier to get into, but it's still hard to be good at it,
Yeah. 100%.
I love if you could video edit, of course. But like also I'm a control freak. So like I want it to look exactly the fucking way I want it to look.
Yeah.
So like you can only be one of those things. You can only have
that's what you
one.
get. I mean, you're the producer. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the vision and the vision needs to be seen. And honestly, it's a great vision. And things are looking fantastic, to be honest. Like all of the YouTube videos, it just keeps going up a notch.
Yeah.
Like each time. So I mean, every week there's an improvement and you're busting your ass on it. And I really appreciate that. I just wish there was more I could do to help with it besides try to build some content with you.
Well, dude, the thing is that what we're trying to do right now, in my opinion, and you probably agree with this, is that we are trying to learn how to tread water so that when we tread water, we can say, okay, you come do the editing. You come edit the audio. You come make a show with us and put it on. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So that because when we tread water, then we can, I think, start to pay people to do the things that are most time consuming. I think that's the trajectory of most companies is to work as hard as you can to make enough money to then replace you with better people at like in jobs that you need to be filled. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it makes sense. And I mean, I think that's always been the goal of ours. Is, be able to keep the lights on and, be able to put out content consistently and create jobs even, for artists and creators of all kinds, that's really what we want to do. I feel like it's good that we're putting a lot of focus on what we're doing now. I do say it was a little bit harder when we had the music side of things, but it's still pretty difficult on you, man. And I recognize it and I appreciate you for that.
Dude, I know that we're going to look back, whether it's a year from now or 3 years or 5 years, whenever it is.
Yeah.
And like, be happy that we documented this. Like, honestly, like I know that that's meta and we're looking, into the fucking void, but like, I hope that down the line, we're like, that's when we struggled. And that's when we fucking were successful.
That's when we got there.
Like, that's when we got our first, like, million view video.
Yeah.
And that's when like we wrote a check to
That's-
all of our
that-
fucking like podcasters.
Yeah, we can, pay Frameform for all the work that they do. Speaking of awesome advertising content, is that you doing those videos and stuff, the Instagram posts and things like that?
The fucking
These flies are
fly was
killing
on
you,
the
man.
on the fucking lens for a second. So we do that all in pre-production.
Okay.
So like we did that like January to March or January.
Either way,
to
the marketing material on it is absolutely premium. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It posts great. It looks great on timelines. I mean, it sounds awesome. It's premium marketing for them, and I
Yeah.
hope it's working and drawing some of the audience that they intend to have.
I think so. I mean,
I have been checking the Simplecast. They still have a consistent, trend.
yeah,
going.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have. They have like a large handful of dedicated listeners every week.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's only going to grow over time, especially with the guests that they're getting on.
Yeah, and the more they do it too, and
Like they're getting some like pretty notable individuals this season.
truly grateful for all of the work that they do on their podcast.
Yeah.
It is absolutely tremendous, everything that they do.
We basically said like when I had pre-production meetings with them, like, and this is going to be the fucking Frameform social media pre-production clip. I'm telling you. They said we want to post 3 times a week. How can we post 3 times a week? And I was like, look, I can give you a wall post like for Instagram. This is for Instagram on Wednesdays for each episode. So that's once a week. And then I can give you a headliner, which is like, like the story things with the waveforms.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can give you an automated version of that every week. And so they're like, okay, we want to get one more. And so they basically like every week they talk about a couple films. And so they decided to put clips of them like in the marketing. And those go out Monday as like, hey, this is what we're going to talk about.
Exactly.
And so they have spearheaded that. Hannah has been taking on they've all like come up with these clips and then Hannah puts it together, which good on you, Hannah. Thank you for taking a load off of us for that.
Seriously good on you. Awesome work. They look fantastic.
Most of those like posts are pre-scheduled. So you can you can pre-schedule them through Facebook,
Yeah.
as you probably already know, but yeah, dude, they've been killing it. They've been posting 3 times a week at least, not to mention like multiple stories. And yeah, dude, they're killing it. They're killing it.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I haven't been streaming much lately. I need to get back into it.
Oh, yeah.
I've kind of been laid off on it for a little while. Just I don't know. I've been playing World of Warcraft.
Dude, good for you, man.
It's not good stream content.
Whatever, dude. You got to do what makes you happy.
Yeah, I've just been playing with the buds.
We are definitely over time, so
Yeah,
get
definitely.
us the fuck out of here, dude.
So, all you wonderful people, we appreciate you being here. If you have any questions, comments, you just want to say hello, email us, Dan or Mason at Rixie.co. Go to our website, Rixie.co. Check out all of our awesome content. We got music still up there, don't we? Is the music up?
Yeah, it's still up there.
Okay, cool. So we got music up there. We got podcasts up there. You can just come chill on the website, check out some stuff. Go to our YouTube channel, watch a couple videos, short highlights now. Keep your
Short
attention,
highlights.
all you people with
3 per
ADHD
day.
out there. Come check us out. We're always here to listen to you. Just hit us up if you need anything.
All right, Dan. Good talk, man. Hope you're doing okay. I'm gonna go drink some
Always.
more water and
Sounds good, man.
treat my stomach well, my tummy.
You little Tom.
And we will talk at you guys next week. See ya.
Peace.
All Staff is a production of Rixie. If you want to keep up with all things Rixie, follow us on Instagram at rixie.co. That's RIXEY.co. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave us a review and rate the show. It really helps out.